Hi there. So this pick a card is going to be, or technically pick a thimble, is going to be how can I produce or manifest or experience more passion in my life. So this is going to be 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to let y'all look at that for a little bit. If you have to pause it, go ahead. But I want you to tap into your intuition and think, what am I lacking in passion in my life? How am I lacking? And then sit there, and the answers that are going to come is how you can feel like that you're not lacking, and so that it will be fulfilled and manifested. So we have the rose thimble, and then we have the snowflake thimble, and then we have this thimble right here. It's got a design. It's got a dog on the other side. That'll help. So anyways, pause the video if you have to. Take a few deep breaths. Remember to use your intuition. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I am moving forward. So this is for, ooh, wrong one. This is for pile 1. So what can pile 1 do to be more passionate, have more passion? So pile 1, I'm sensing a lack of movement, or thimble 1. I'm sensing a lack of movement. I feel like that your energy has been stagnant for some time, as far as, like, let's say you're trying to manifest, or you're trying to pretty much just feel more in life. I feel like that you haven't been necessarily moving around much. So we have song. See, exactly. I was going to suggest that maybe you should look maybe into dancing, even if it's just dancing in your living room, if it's dancing in the car, if it's just doing a little bit of a jig. It could be stretching too. It could be a form of yoga. But I'm sensing that being more physical, even just by yourself, okay, is going to be way more beneficial to you at this time to help you with whatever you have going on. Okay. I also sense that the movement could be associated with song. Get more involved with music. If you sing, sing. It's about movement and pushing energy for this pile as far as what can help you in your passion. So can I get something else more? And we have healing and desire. Pile 1, I feel like some of you have some pain that you haven't processed. And we have, I think this is meditation, right? Yes, we have meditate on the bottom of the deck. I feel like that for this pile, that there is some pain that you haven't necessarily processed either when it comes to heartache. I just feel a lot of lack of self-love here, to be honest with you. I feel like that some of you know that you're awesome, but I feel like that what would help you is to also take on a very healthy self-love routine. It could even be a skin regimen, anything like that. Something physical, though, that involves movement. Like, let's say you get some rose oil, or you wash your face with a mixture of rose water and water. Something with roses. Take a bath with some rose petals in it. I feel like that'll be very helpful. Even if you're a male, I feel like that it would really help you with getting more passion in your life if you get in the habit of having better self-care and self-love. If anything, it'll help you radiate more love around you, and it'll be more attracted to you. When you are loved, you attract love, you see. And love is one of the highest vibrations. I feel like that this pile hasn't really had the opportunity to possibly have passion with another either. So if you're trying to get passion with another person, you need to be very passionate with yourself. You see, I know that it sounds like I'm going around in circles, right? But it's so true. Once you're more passionate with yourself and you treat yourself with love and care and take better care of yourself, then the universe is going to be like, ooh, we're going to give someone that's going to take good care of you, if anything, tenfold. That's usually how it works. But I feel like that this pile, what you need to work on is healing. If anything, it could be your mother wound. I feel like a lot of you, if you don't know what the mother wound is, please look it up. There's a lot of good resources out there. It's too much to discuss right now. But the mother wound is like you're afraid to be or allow yourself to enjoy what you really enjoy or what you really want to do and become because, which is lack of passion, by the way. Because, like, let's say your mother put you in a mindset of whether she had good intentions, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Like, she put limits on you as you grew older. The limits could be, well, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. So it's almost like you feel like that you can't be limitless. You can be limitless. I am limitless. That's a good affirmation. I also feel like that with this pile, really movement. Get in the habit of dancing. Get in the habit of moving your hands more. This is a very feminine motion. And feminine motion is receiving energy. Feminine is receiving energy. Masculine is giving. So it's almost like you need to make sure that you're giving to yourself in order to get more passion. Let's see. I'm just going to grab a tarot deck real quick. So let's see. Can we get some more regarding some of you need to make sure that again, stagnant energy, you have been doing enough of the clearing work as far as what's physically around you. Let's say that you have some really old clothes that you don't use. Get rid of them. Why do you have them? It just holds energy. It takes up space. And if anything, you have to make space for something else to take its place. So let's see. Some more for pile 1. I think I said pile 2 for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it'll resonate with pile 2 as well. Some of you. Okay. So we have the Empress, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Tower, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands. 96 is coming to me. It might be important for one of you. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Moon, Six of Pentacles, 66, 99, Three of Wands, and Ace of Cups. But do you see how I can even do this backwards technically? So with the Ace of Cups, it's like I'm really going to find that self-love and that motivation and that energy in myself and that passion within myself so that I can receive passion. Passion to you is movement, physical action. I feel like that some of you have been trying to manifest it and you have been waiting a long time, but instead of waiting, you need to get into what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about something at all, you already have something that you care a lot about, but you don't make time for it, or you haven't been able to make time for it, or things along the lines of that. I feel like that you need to embrace it because that's when energy is going to start moving clearer. So once you give passion to yourself, you're going to get passion from others. I feel like that some of you, I did mention actually a good self-care regimen, right? To show that you're very passionate about yourself. Take a bath. I was going to say take a bath anyways, but if you look, it's the Moon card, and if you look, she's submerged. I feel like that some of you should take some more salt water baths. Epsom salt. It's wonderful. I feel like that I'm being called to tell you that for sure. Some of you need to also remember that with light there is dark, with dark there is light. Okay, sometimes passion can be dark and there's nothing wrong with that because there's still some kind of light to it. As long as, of course, be reasonable, use your logic. Anyways, then we have the Page of Swords. To me, that's actually taking yourself seriously, as well as knowing that everything always works out for me. Get in the habit of saying that. Everything always works out for me. Because I do feel like that'll help boost your confidence. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and to me, that's telling me that, yes, it's going to boost your confidence. You're going to be able to reap the rewards, and soon you're going to be able to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest, which is passion with the Queen of Wands. Out of all the queens we have here, we have the Queen of Wands to the Six of Cups. Look how he's reflecting back on good memories and remember things that he was passionate about. Then we have the Nine of Cups. So once you actually embrace your passion and you embrace things that you're crazy about and things that you actually truly enjoy, that's when, so I feel like the blockages here is mainly mother wound, by the way, and lack of passion for oneself and activities with oneself, by the way. You finally remember what you're passionate about and you break free. That's how you're getting passion in your life. I feel like that it's going to be like a, well, my word moment. So I feel like that you're going to take off and you're no longer going to be blinded, because you're finally realizing, oh my gosh, I'm not blinded. I'm so passionate and I have such wonderful qualities, and I am attracting more passion into my life that people view me as the Empress because I'm so passionate. You see what I'm saying? Empress is nurturing oneself and being able to nurture oneself so well that you are able to nurture others the right way. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. So we're moving on to pile 2. Where is it? Pile 2, pile 2. Hi, so this is for pile 2. So what can we do for pile 2 and how to invoke more passion into their life in any form, in any way? So let's see what we got. I'm sensing pile 2 that you have a little bit of a hard time communicating how you really feel, also being able to associate your emotions with, like, let's say you feel a really happy emotion and you just feel it, which is good, right? But you need to be able to associate it with why. I feel like that you're not really associating why you feel how you feel. That wouldn't necessarily be overthinking. We're talking about positive things here, right? So you haven't really acknowledged, like, let's say you're really happy and you're like, why am I happy? Is it because of another person? Is it because of myself? Is it because of luck? Is it because of, well, whatever the situation is, what is making you happy? I feel like that you'd be able to better tap into your more passionate side and receive more passion when you realize, well, I have fully acknowledged why I'm getting happy about this. I feel like that some of you, it might be, like, let's say you didn't experience a lot of natural happiness when you were a kid and things were brought to you, other things made you happy. This is about happiness for some reason for this pile. It's not necessarily about love. So I don't really sense validation. I sense it's almost like other things, other people doing things for you made you happy, or experiencing things with other people made you happy. It's like you have a hard time finding happiness on your own is the whole point. So what can we do, pile 2? What can pile 2 do? We have silence. To me, that's telling me, again, do you see how she's looking over her shoulder? It's almost like, can I just go forward in my life and be happy alone? And I feel like that some of you are able to do that, but then when you do that, again, you don't associate the happiness that you do feel when it happens with what you're doing. Does that make sense? This also has law of attraction stuff too. I also feel like that you might have a hard time really being able to acknowledge that you can make your own self happy because of how you were raised, or possibly just how you are conditioned, to be honest with you. It could be anything. Dream. Some of you aren't willing to look more outside yourself for inspiration. It's like you rely only on yourself to be inspired. You don't take in what's going on around you, whether it's people, whether it's music, whether I feel like that some of you need to be inspired by music. Pay attention to the lyrics, that songs keep coming to you. Like, let's say a song keeps playing over and over and over again. It's not just because it's a radio station, right? It's because, like, it's showing up on your playlist. It's showing up on wherever you're looking. I feel like that some of you need to just truly acknowledge what emotions you feel when you feel it and why you feel it. It's going to help you, because if you could tap into that emotion, think of that memory, think of that moment, and just feel the emotion, it's going to help you create more things that cause that emotion, that happiness, that energy. So anything else for pile 2? Thimble 2. Thumbelina. Anyways. Like, okay, a good example. Cool. We have song. Some of you, again, like let's say you really like music. How do you feel when you sing? How do you feel when you are incorporating music into your life? On the bottom of the deck, we have shapeshifter. So it's almost like you're able to transmute energy and process better when you have, well, things around you or things that make you happy. A lot of people tend to be drawn to music. A lot of people tend to be drawn to adventure. I feel like this pile needs an adventure. It could be anything. A random 3 o'clock in the morning trip to Walmart. A random drive in the middle of the night. Freedom. I sense freedom being wanted here too. So I feel like that if you tap into the energy of feeling free and unchained, unbound, that's what I'm feeling. Happiness and freedom is going to help you invoke more passion into your life. Some of you need to spend some time with yourself, and I'm not necessarily sensing self-care. I'm sensing like a, okay, so get some lotion and rub it on your hand, and when you get into this emotion or this satisfying happiness, fulfillment that you can tap into when you know, just tap into the memory is what I'm trying to tell you. Tap into the memory of the moment that you felt this, and then tap into the emotion. Hold on to it. Yeah, it's coming to me. And then rub lotion on your arms. That'll help. Some of you are empathic, so that's why you do have a very hard time with being able to sense why you feel the way you feel, why you feel the emotion, and how good it makes you feel. So, let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So, this is a very mellow pile, by the way. Very mellow. I feel like that a lot of you are very enlightened and calm, and it's almost like you've worked through a lot of your anxieties and stuff, so that's why it's almost like, I know who I am, but I need some more. Well, some of you, it's about love. Some of you, it's about just wanting to feel things as a whole. Anything else for pile 2? Any guidance? Anything pile 2 can do to invoke more passion? I don't think so. We have the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Strength card so far. Pile 2, to me, it seems like some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, you've been celibate for a while. Some of you are afraid to tap too much into your dark side, your deep side, your dangerous side. Because before in the past you lacked a balance of keeping it, this day I can be dangerous, this day I can be safe. It's almost like you'd go overboard into either being a prude or, well, dangerous. So, okay. Ooh, that came out weird. That was the Knight of Swords. So I feel like that some of you, again, I sense communication. Like, you need to have, oops, yeah, I can't move that yet. You need to be able to communicate how you feel, and I feel like that once you're able to communicate it more openly, like let's say you journal it, it's going to be able to journal it, sing it. It needs to be words. I feel words with this pile. Maybe writing out self-affirmations, reading them to yourself, or listening to self-affirmations about, I am exciting, I am adventurous, I am passionate, I like spontaneous things, I am a spontaneous person, I am creative, I am alluring, I am captivating. Things like that, if anything, it'll bring more passion into your life. But let's see what else. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. To me, pile 2, again, this is about, again, I'm sorry, it's just how she's sitting. Do I become a prude? Or do I sit there and I make some magic? You see what I'm saying? I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles that you've been working on, again, your journey for a while, and it's like everything's becoming aligned and lining up for you. But I feel like that it's almost like you got that one last coin that you got to put down. And I feel like that this would really help as far as communicating words. That would really help with evoking passion. So associating what the emotion is, why you feel the emotion, holding on to the emotion, doing something physical, even if it's dancing, something cool. Like that would really help pile 2. I feel like that was a lot more lighthearted than the first pile, but I feel like this pile are like hardcore manifestors too. So, but anyways, thank you, pile 2. We're on to pile 3, chess. Anyways, so pile 3, what can we do to invoke more passion into our lives? What can we do? What can we do? Pile 3, you need to surround yourself with some more soft things. Let's say get yourself like a goose feather blanket, or get yourself some very soft materialistic items. I feel like that you need to soften your energy in order to receive more passion or feel more passion. Excuse me. Wear softer items. If anything, soften your appearance too. It'll make you more approachable, as well as, like, I feel like that this pile might be looking for someone, or looking to get into a relationship, or just overall improve their energy so that they're able to invite more things in. So what else can I get? More passionate things, more fun things. So what can we do for pile 3? What would help pile 3 to invoke more passion? What should they dig into? We have rebirth. So usually when you're trying to transform your energy into something softer, yes, that would be a rebirth. I feel like that this is heavily in the emotional body. Okay, so when you work on the inside, it reflects on the outside. When you work on the outside, it reflects on the inside. So that's why I mentioned wearing softer things, doing softer things to make yourself seem softer, because it helps with your energy. Let's get some more. Anything else for pile 3? We have sovereignty. That's so funny. I was going to say, I feel like that in a past life for this pile, the reason why you might have a hard time. Did you see, didn't I mention soft? Look, stone. It's almost like looking back at the past and being like, yes, I was firm, I was stern. Maybe a little bit cold. It happens. But I'm softening up into a human. Human by Of Monsters and Men is in my head. Read the lyrics to that song. It might help. Anything else for pile 3? I feel like that you need to be able to actually acknowledge your own power, to acknowledge how wonderful you are, acknowledge how beautiful or handsome you are. Acknowledge your wonder. I feel like that this pile has a lot to offer, but they don't really spend time allowing themselves to see all the beautiful things that they have to offer, either physically or externally or internally. So with rebirth, again, it's almost like transforming. So this is a transformative pile. Look at your 8th house. You might have a lot of interesting placements. It was 1331 when I looked at the clock. So we have truth. So on the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. You see, this to me reminds me of the Devil card too. I feel like that some of you, it's almost like, do I allow myself to be stern and cold, or do I allow myself to soften up in a way? I feel like with truth that some of you you don't discuss what you're passionate about. With the second pile, it was about more like affirmations and things like that. With this pile, I feel like it's honestly discussing what you love. Discuss what you're into, what you're intrigued by. And you'll feel the emotion of passion and wonder and excitement. And by speaking about it more and allowing yourself to feel it by speaking it. Let's say you really like makeup. Talk about makeup. Let's say you really like cars. Talk about cars. It's the emotion that you're going to feel. Also, if you like something or you enjoy something, talk about it, express it, allow it to come out. Obviously, use discernment with who you talk about it with, you know. But I feel like that this pile needs to be able to speak their truth easier. And when you speak your truth easier, the universe gives you more reason to speak your truth. Oops. You have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Exactly. Then we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. Pile 3, I feel like that some of you haven't really tapped into yourself either. You've been dealing with some conflict as well as energies around you that are inhibiting you in some way. Let's say that they don't have, it could be people that don't have good intentions. It could be anything and doesn't have good intentions. Clear your energy more. So that you can focus on the passion. I feel like it has to do with outside interference too, because I view the Hierophant. I know that it's not the Hermit, but it's almost like I'm looking within and I'm looking at the divine to get what I need to know. I'm not letting outside interferences hinder me and really put me in a mindset of, well, I just saw that, or I just felt this, and now that emotion's completely gone. The moment's gone. It's dead. It's killed. Killed it. Exactly. Six of Wands. Allow yourself to really feel how you want to feel and be who you want to be. And take pride in it too. Acknowledge your wonderfulness, your wonder. So we have the World card, the Death card. That's rebirth twice. Nine of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like that with this pile, I feel like that a lot of you have wonderful things that are just out the door and they're coming in, like from the 5D to the 3D, things that you've manifested up here because you let it feel down here. It's manifesting out and it's coming back in the physical form. And I feel like that's the beginning of a new cycle, as well as things coming full circle in your life. Things that you've been working on, things that you've been searching for, things that you have been wanting. I feel like with the Death card that, again, do you see? It's like a really soft cloak or something. You see that? I feel like that this pile needs to allow themselves to soften up. Again, allow yourself to feel what makes your heart and soul sing. Feel it and speak it out. This person drives me crazy because they're so wonderful, and the energy that I feel is beautiful and warm and inviting and sensual. And I feel this way because this person helps me feel this way, because they are exciting and wonderful, and the time we spend together is enjoyable. I really like this job because I make decent money. No, I like this job because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy embracing what I am. I enjoy speaking truth. I enjoy teaching. I feel happy and fulfilled and wonderful when I do this. It could be anything. Put in your own words. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's you speak it into existence. You speak it into existence. So, anyways, that is all I have for you, Pile 3. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, please feel free to contact me at angels@cosmicrevolution.com, or on facebook.com/Angels of Cosmic Revolution. Thank you.